Hello, everybody. We are going to get this presentation started. I did not share my screen. Let me share my screen. And then we'll get this party started. All right. You got a blue screen and you got a screen coming your way. Is it showing it? There we go. Oh, all right. So today we are talking about frankincense and which one should I use? Gosh, is it so confusing? So we have two options. We have Frank and Sacred Frank. So we're going to kind of talk through those different ones. Frankincense and Sacred Franks are two separate boswellia plants that are used for very similar reasons. Both the oils are really grounding for your mind, your body, promotes healthy, youthful skin, immune system, great for antioxidant support, as a great health tool, but they're really similar oils, yet they're different. So the background of frankincense is the story of the boswellia tree. Whether you're walking along the limestone cliffs of Oman or the rocky plains of the Somalia, you're sure to come across some frankincense. Sacred frankincense essential oil is derived from the Boswellia sacra in Oman, and your frankincense, plain frankincense, comes from the Boswellia carteri in Somalia. Both trees are spiny, ethereal, and wild on their own. They develop, let me just see if it, I got a screen in my way. Hold on a minute. Both the boswellia trees grow in little to no soil. They bloom with white, pale, rose-colored flowers and have bark that feels like the pages of a storybook. These trees adapt and thrive to steep slopes and ravines where they produce enough gum resin for harvesting. So if you've ever watched a video of frankincense, they take it from the resin that goes along the tree and it's like a thick yellow, and it's you can actually get the resin from the boswellia trees. I actually have some right here. We do have a resin burner through Young Living that you can utilize, but it's resin gum. So it's like a stone that you can burn on a resin burner. So a little bit lighter in color normally than this is, more of a yellow. So that's kind of a cool thing that Young Living also has, now that I spilled resin all over my desk. Frankincense, like I said before, has two different varieties. We have frankincense and sacred frankincense. The two varieties have slightly different uses or advantages. Frankincense is a woody, earthy aroma, while sacred frankincense is a little bit softer. So if you have one of those oils, let's smell them. So frankincense is earthy, a little woody, and your sacred frankincense is going to be sweeter. Both are great for diffusing. They're both great for grounding and relaxing. Sacred frankincense is traditionally believed to be the specific type of frankincense used at Jesus's birth. It's highly regarded as healing properties and contains high amounts of alpha pinol, which may help soothe inflammation. Sacred frankincense is the key ingredients in Progressence Plus, which we've talked about for hormones. Great for helping women with those hormone abnormalities. Your frankincense is a higher level of limonene, known for the ability to support your immune system. It's one of the favorite oils that we use for defense, especially during cold and flu season. In the mainstream, our daily wellness roller and even our DIY chest rubs from Young Living have frankincense in them. So how do you figure out which one you should use? So let's go to reaching out to that frankincense. So frankincense, like I said, is really great for those cold flu seasons, keeping the mainstream of your chest open, great for respiratory support, great for during those seasons where you're coughing. I particularly love it for calming effect. This is the one I use the most to put on my chest, especially if I wake up in the middle of the night and my mind is just kind of racing. This is my go-to oil. It just kind of shuts my brain off and allows me to get back to sleep, and I will fall back to sleep within minutes. So this is always in our bathroom on the bedside table, very close to us for that specific purpose, because this is my specific go-to. Now your sacred frankincense, like I said, is the one that's traditionally used for Jesus's birth, and Progressins Plus, but it's great for soothing and tensing sore muscles and joints. A little bit more on the hormone support side, inflammation, healing, and again, for those skin properties. There is a lot of research on some of the more complex disease processes when you're looking at inflammation and healing, that you might lean towards sacred frankincense as that particular option. When I pull out our desk reference, we can also look at frankincense. They name it as the holy ointed oil in the Middle East, and it's been used for religious ceremonies for many years, and this is regular frankincense. It's used to treat illnesses, known for many men, more valuable than gold. It's mentioned as in the oldest medical records that you can find, dated back to the 16th century. If we look again at sacred frankincense, again, it was in Oman. So when you're looking at the research that Gary Young does on these oils and why Young Living is so different, Gary Young was the first person ever granted permission in the modern history of Oman for the release and export of this oil, and permission to bring the Young Living distillery into the country to export this oil. So if you're looking at all of these other countries, Young Living was the first that was given permission to do that. So I felt like that was really important. That is the difference between the two frankincense oils. Obviously, a lot of us will have different testimonies, just like I did with the frankincense. But that's the end of our recorded presentation today, and we are going to go to testimonies and hearing from everybody that is here joining us tonight to find out about how they like to use them and see what other questions that they have. So I'd like to thank you for joining us tonight for Thursday night's Young Living Essential Oily Cafe teaching. If I can stop my recording.